This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The back's got it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Back to pass. It's Bush. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
The Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Gives it to the back. Powers through. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. through a tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Looking downfield, it's Bush. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 28, maybe first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw here. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on a first and goal. They test the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Bush. Looking to scramble. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here he goes. Across the 40. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Frogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
He's got it right near the end zone. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Break for the quarter. Florida State is on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. QB keeper all the way. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Instead of a chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that...
Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Bush. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
A completion sets up a second down play. Going to hand this off. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Dropping back. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to throw. It's Bush. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, TCU.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll hand it off. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Bush. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Escapes the pocket. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, TCU.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 6 after the miss. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Griffin. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw,
he's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. So the offense flexing their grip and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Bush. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
A direct snap. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Bush. And they've got him on the blitz.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Noles will line up now. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second and goal play for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now the try for 2. Looking to pass. It's Bush. Defense is coming after him.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Pass rush gets home. I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Checks this down to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Bush. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Breaks an open space. Making people miss.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And then first down, they go right back to him. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Seminoles are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Noles are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Bush. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
first and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I'll tell you what, every time you think you've seen it all from this offensive coordinator, he comes up with something else. That is a gutsy play call this close to the goal line, but it nearly turned into 6. Now they're down to the 1-yard line.
Vying for the touchdown on the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Back to pass. It's Bush. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Here we go. Championship game on the line. The trophy is right there for the taking. It's the biggest possession in this quarterback's career. Can he produce? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Right, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the out cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
With the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Down, look at the throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second, the replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And he'll spell that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Bush. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
The quarterback just kneels down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the night for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs.